Welcome everyone who may or may not be watching. It is I, Atari, Grand Shaman of Atlantis. And that was Luna, if you could hear her. Okay, first things first. Are you hearing me okay? Like, I decided to put in I decided to add a noise suppressant filter Hello, Luna. What is it? We're just starting. Yeah. What is it? What is it? You wanna come up here? No? Okay. Okay, awesome. Awesome on all accounts. The fact that you can hear me well, and the fact that Tulu finally watched the Sonic 3 movie! Yay! So now we can talk about spoilers whenever we want. Oh, man. Right, so I was saying that I tried putting in a new filter, like a noise suppressor, because I realized that my mic is very close to the laptop fan. And I also have like a heater here that also makes some noise. I guess so. Like that's a kind of a huge spoiler. Like that's the one that's the most secret, Elmer. But yeah, now we can talk about it. Now we can just mention it. Yeah, no, I'm being like I'm being sarcastic, obviously. But yeah, what do you mean you were around? You didn't know that there was a third movie? Like, how did you miss all the marketing? How did you miss all the marketing for the second one and then miss all the marketing for the third one? It was like everywhere. But yeah. Also, I tried making a little bit of a change to how my model tracks. I've made it so I've tried making it so that it doesn't close his eyes all that often. Also, I'm not wearing glasses. What marketing? Like it was everywhere. It was huge. Like that reminds me, I haven't downloaded the. Oh, okay. But really, Neuron, you didn't know that there was a third movie or a second? Like, where have you been? No, like, I was under the impression that you at least knew about them. Oh, lucky Elmer. Getting posters has become kind of how can I say? I knew there was a second one in the works. I mean, it's been out since 2022. It's been out. Like, you remember the Knuckles series? You remember the Knuckles series that was on Paramount Plus? Like, that was in between the second movie and the third. So the second movie was already out. Yeah, no, it does. It does. Like, some of the stuff that we've talked about, like, even in the last stream that was just chatting, even there we mentioned, we talked about, like, the post-credits scene for Sonic 3 and, you know, the whole thing with Amy and Metal Sonic and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the fourth might take longer. I mean, like, depending on what they want to adapt with the fourth one, I wouldn't be surprised. Just making sure that the story flows and fits, just that alone is gonna take a while. Like, we're not talking, like, doing what the Emperor's New Groove managed to do which is like make a whole storyboard, a process that usually takes 6 months, and do it in 6 weeks. That is like you don't get you don't get that anywhere anymore. Hi, Star Quartz! The flames of disaster ironically prevented burnout. Yeah. It's likely going to be Sonic CD. I mean, yeah, no, like, especially if the whole thing with, like, Eggman, if they wanna bring Jim Carrey back, it's gonna have to do with, like, time travel. Maybe some Sonic Heroes, but we don't know much yet. Yeah. Yeah, no, we do. All we know comes from the post-credits scene in Sonic 3. And that's not a lot to go off of. Like... Yeah, you were in sync! You were in sync! Both of you! Here's what made Metal Sonic my favorite. Oh yeah! No, that is 100%... That is 100% valid. I can tell you that, like, by the time that Sonic Heroes came out, people were like clamoring for Metal Sonic's return. Like, we hadn't seen him since, like, Metal Sonic was one of those characters that, like, you knew he existed, you knew he was important, but he was not anywhere. Like, he had never been animated other than, you know, the movie. Like, for example, and he hadn't never been animated in any Western show. Sonic X was not going to animate him either. Like, it was clear that that's not what they were gonna do. Like, they did throw us a curveball with episode 39 with the Chaotix. Oh, okay, that's good to know, New Around. That's good to know. I swear they said they were considering giving a different title to Sonic 4. One that's being considered is Sonic CD. Allegedly. It's like, what about me? What about you? CD wouldn't really work for a movie title. I mean, you can argue that by now CDs are nostalgic. So if you want to bank on that, then yeah. Oh, Sonic Boom did have metal. Okay. That's okay. That's what you mean. Okay, yeah. No, but Sonic Boom was in 2014. Like, by then Sonic Heroes had come out for like how long? 10 years? So, yeah. No, basically I'm talking about that time period. Like, I'm talking about like late 2003, early 2004. Like, Metal Sonic was also not in Sonic Battle. He was not in any of the advanced games. So yeah, people were like, where the heck is Metal Sonic? And then Sonic Heroes actually brought him back. Sonic Heroes is so important for the franchise's history. Like, me and my brother were discussing this the other day, and we just realized, man, so much of what the Sonic franchise is now is built on the back of Sonic Heroes. Like the Chaotix being back, bringing back Metal Sonic, the whole team's dynamic, Sonic, Super Knuckles and Super Tails not being a thing anymore. Yeah, it's all built on what Sonic Heroes either brought back or ignored. Yeah, but that's like, but he's not in the story. He was not in the story in either of them. Like, unless you count looking at him in Sonic Adventure as them being part of the story. Like, but yeah, Metal Sonic was really one of those characters that people were aware of his existence, but like Sega wasn't really doing anything with him, and people were just like begging them, please, please bring Metal Sonic back. And when Metal Sonic showed up as Neo Metal Sonic in Heroes, there was like, whoa, dude, it's Metal Sonic, he has a new design, oh my goodness, he's actually like he's actually a big deal, oh holy crap. And then we barely got to see him with the Neo Metal Sonic design, and people were disappointed all over again. Yeah. So go wild, talk about everything you want. Okay, awesome. Yeah, no, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog had Pseudo Sonic, but that was not Metal Sonic. That was like a robotic version of Sonic, not the same thing. He was mostly absent between Sonic R and Heroes. Yeah, no, like, he was only in Sonic the Fighters, and I think that was it. Like, in terms of games that, he was in, he was, like, in Sonic CD. He was in Sonic CD, and then he was in Sonic R, Sonic the Fighters. He wasn't in Sonic 3D Blast, was he? I don't think he was. I could be wrong though. I don't remember Sonic 3D Blast all that well. Is Metal Sonic based on Ugly Sonic? Well, like, oh man. What Crash Bandicoot character is based on the bootleg plush? It's not Crunch, is it? No, Crunch is different. Crunch is like big and buff. It's like Team Crash's the answer to Tiny Tiger, I think. He's not like, oh wait, Fake Crash. Yeah, no, Fake Crash. There you go. That's his name. Yeah, no. No, he wasn't. Okay, yeah. Spiders came a year before R. Oh, okay, okay. Eggman's not that cruel, yeah. Supersonic was also absent from 3D Blast, though he was planned to be in the game, yeah. Yeah, no, that's, and, yeah, and you bring up, a nice detail, Starquartz, that Eggman is not that cruel. Yeah, like, Eggman may be a lot of things, but he is not, like, you know, your completely heartless villain. And I think for the better. Oh, he was planned to be in Sonic 3D Blast. Huh. I mean, doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. I think that Sonic 3D Blast was, like... It was one of those games that showed up from the ashes of others, including Sonic Extreme, I think. Yes, Fake Crash is based on a bootleg plush of Crash Bandicoot. Which apparently nowadays is insanely rare. Like, people don't know. People don't know where to find them anymore. Like, the movie Eggman, at least, he's a menace, but not as evil as his game counterpart. Yeah, yeah, no, like, the movies did a very good job, exploring, Eggman's personality. Eggman's, psychology. Like, you know, the psychology behind the character. Like, they did a very good job. I mean, yeah, but that's a ROM hack. You can do anything with ROM hacks. So, Game Eggman discovered a new race of aliens and immediately enslaved them. Yeah, no, that's Game Eggman for ya. Like, always doing the taking overs and the roboticizings, even though roboticizing is one of the Western world's things, like, because No, he's not turning them into robots. He's using them to power his robots. It's different. But I see where you can get both mixed up. Eggman becoming the dude from The Big Lebowski was funny. Yeah. True, but the ROM hack was made by the actual game director. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that is cool. That is cool. No, like, Sonic 3D Blast is a very Western Sonic game. Fake Crash was based on a Japanese bootleg plush, which is why he was more prominent in Japan than the world at first. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wonder if one showed up, like, on eBay or on one of those auction sites, how much would that go for? Like, $1,000 easy. Because on one hand, Crash Bandicoot is not as popular as, something like Sonic. But on the other, its niche is big enough, then I think there would be, a huge demand. Relatively speaking. Yeah, no. Super rare. Yeah, no. Again, we're talking $1,000 easy. I'm pretty sure that the price would go even over that. Okay. So I'm looking at the time that has already passed since I started the stream. Do you guys want to see an actual retro game that I played when I was a kid? I'm more betting on it showing up on Yahoo Japan than I do with eBay, considering its origin. Yeah, no, I immediately went oh yeah, Yahoo Auction Japan, that's where it would probably show up. It was big enough that we finally got a proper Crash 4. Yeah! Oh, man. Crash 4 is one of those games that I am going to play, but it's going to be after I play the Insane Trilogy, and I'm only gonna play the Insane Trilogy after I play the originals for the PlayStation. So we're a long ways away! How's the new year been treating you? Yeah, okay, yeah, no, we can talk a little bit about that. Okay, so this week has been a little bit weird. I should actually say, but because I have been trying to figure out if I should keep working where I am. Casual. No, I am not. I am not going for 100% completion. I am not a masochist. But yeah. No, I just wanna complete the levels once, and then I'm done. Oh, Haruhi it's been a hot minute since I've heard anyone talk about Haruhi Suzumiya. But yeah. Crash is a completionist sports nightmare. Yeah, so what chance do I have? Really? Yeah, no, I am, no, I'm just gonna play the levels until I beat them, and then I just move on to the next one. I am not going to try and complete anything. Doesn't help that the games pick on you for missing boxes. That's where you have to build a tough skin. That's where you have to build a tough skin. You can't let the game get to you. Oh, you didn't get all the platinum relics. Oh, but I don't want them. Why would I want them? Just because they look like unks? That's not enough, dude. And Crash 4 is the deepest fiery pits of hell. Yeah. No, like, I'm only interested in what you would consider, like, the story campaign. Like, you know, no time trials, no anything like that. Like, that's way too much. That's way too much for me. But yeah, but one thing that I definitely want to talk about, because because it does pertain to, you know, the streams here and the lore and all of that. Okay, so you guys remember how I want to write a book based on my version of Atlantis, with me as a character in there, etc., etc. Well, I have managed to make a major breakthrough in at least how it's going to start. There's some things that I'm still a bit undecided, but I've already decided on like what the actual background lore is, like the origins of Atlantis. The gods have revealed to me the origins of Atlantis. Now I know what actually happened. The me in the book is still gonna have to find out by himself, though. But yeah, like I've got all of that figured out, and I'm at the point where I can actually start writing the book proper. Like, because there's other things that I haven't figured out, but those are the kinds of things that are gonna fall into place as you write. It's happened to me before, and it's gonna happen again. Like, and that is pretty major, at least for me. at least for me. Like, I'm super happy that I'm finally at a point where I can go like, oh yeah, I can start writing. I know what's gonna happen in the first few moments of the book. So yeah, that's something that I'm really happy that I finally managed to get going. Oh, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, but oh, right. Okay, funny that you mention Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. You know why? Because okay, so I didn't say this when I actually played it, but the reason why I got Sonic Racing Crossworlds was my brother. He gave me Sonic Racing Crossworlds for Christmas. But he didn't just give me Sonic Racing Crossworlds for Christmas, he also gave me Ty the Tasmanian Tiger for the PlayStation 2. So funny that you mention Ty the Tasmanian Tiger of all the franchises on the PlayStation 2. Yeah. Yo, massive creative breakthrough, great step forward. Yes, like I got to a point where I was like seriously doubting, okay, can I actually pull this off? Can I actually do this? And I'm finally at a point where I'm like, no, I can actually do this. I might have to rework a few things and stuff, but one of the things that I managed to do. Okay, so you remember that project that I had to give up on, and giving up on that project is also kind of like what made me do all of this, and you know, just bet on Atlantis full on, like no holds barred. Let me see if I have no, they're not here. They're not here, but I'm gonna get them back. I'm gonna get them back because it's relevant for what we are talking about. Oh wait, no, wrong folder. Ah, dang it. Excuse me? Okay. Let's see if it's this one. Oh, Marvel Rivals, yeah. Okay. Okay, it is this one. Okay. Okay, apologies for the hugeness. Apologies for the hugeness. We're gonna have to make the picture a bit smaller so that it doesn't completely and utterly take over the entire stream. I've already showed these guys. I've already showed these guys to you. But back then, it was out of frustration because I wasn't able to get their story where I wanted, and then I ended up giving up on their story. So yeah, Gigantopithecus. Oh no! Really? Really, Starports? I didn't even know that was possible. But yeah. Okay, so you have these two characters. Their names were Ari and Lucia. They have been with me for a very long time, like ever since 2005. One thing that I had always wanted was to, well, make a story with them, and I had one like very much figured out. And it was tough having to let it go due to circumstance. Like it was due to, like, you know, unforeseen circumstances, and that was basically it sucked. Like separating from these guys' story was difficult. Was super difficult. And looking back, I probably didn't even have to have done what I did. But now it's kind of too late to go back, because one of the things that was very important in these guys' story was Atlantis. And now I kind of repurposed Atlantis as, you know, my own thing. So, yeah. But yeah, I have managed to repurpose these two characters as characters for the other book that I'm writing. They're both going to show up. Well, obviously not like this, because it's going to be set in Atlantis, so they're not going to look all modern like they do here. But they are gonna be there. They're going to be very important characters, and oddly enough, they're gonna be closer to what their original versions were. Because, well, let's just say, well, I don't have to. I don't think I have to hide it. I don't think I have to hide it. I mean, we're all friends here, right? We're all friends here. I can just come here and show. Hello, Cyanic. Yes, they're back. They are back because I'm finally going to manage to put them in a thing. To put them in a thing. I'm gonna repurpose them for the Atlantis story. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna show this picture. They have their latest designs, because Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, these guys have been with me for a very long time. Why is there such a big gap over there? But yeah, so these guys have been with me for, as you can see, since 2005. I didn't draw them in 2025, which is a bummer. But I am going to be able to draw them again in this year. With their new versions, the ones that are going to show up in the book that I am going to write. Hello. Oh man, my model feels a little bit slow today. I don't know what's going on. Whatever. But yeah, and this is because, and just like these two, myself, Atari, ARGHHHHH Yorera, in the book, he is going to also be an equivalent of a Sonic character. And the deuteragonist is also going to be, like, almost everyone is going to be an XP or XP of a different Sonic character. Because I have it here. Yes, I do. Yes, I do have it here. Because this whole thing... Yeah, no, I did, like, and I was so happy. I was so happy when I finally went, like, okay, I can adapt them like this. They can be here. Like, they can come back. They can come back. I can get Ari and Lucia back. Of course, they're not going to be named Ari and Lucia. They're going to be Theo and Emma. Which are also shortened versions of their actual names. Like Theo is Luniteo and Emma is Ematue. So yeah. Wonder as to how much main character status they still have in the story, though. Let's just say that other than me and the little girl. They're going to be the two other main characters. Like, they're gonna be the other characters who are also doing their thing. In fact, Theo and Emma. Emma, not Ame. Emma. Her actual name is Ematue. But like her friends call her Emma. And Theo is Luniteo. Those names, by the way, are cipher substituted versions of Portuguese names. Now, I'm not going to tell you what names those are. Yeah, it's very similar to Amy. Yes. If that's what you're thinking. If that's what you're thinking, Cyanic, yes. So now they're part of a B plot. Kind of. They're part of the overall narrative, but yes, if you want to separate, like, if I'm going to separate things like that, yes, they are the main characters of the B plot. And oh, what was I gonna think? And I'm just gonna say this: Theo is going to go through a bit of a thing. He's gonna go through a bit of a thing. Like, if you're familiar with the Archie comics, yeah, there is something in there that I'm gonna use as a base for what happens to Theo. I suppose they're all fine if they're not identical with their inspirations. See, when I made them up originally, they were never meant to be the actual characters. They were supposed to know the characters. They were supposed to know that they were similar to the characters, but they were not the original characters. Like, it's not like the original characters had turned into humans. Actually, let me pull this up. There you go. This is the original picture that started it all. Made in 2005. Don't remember when in 2005 though. But yeah. Enerjack. Should I stay or should I go? Well, something along those lines. Let's just say that, yeah, he gets a little bit involved in the plot and not in a good way. But they're like, they and Atari in the book, like, at the beginning, what's gonna happen is that they're gonna be friends. Like, they're gonna be friends. They all used to be shamans in training. Then Atari became the Grand Shaman. Lunite thought that he and a bunch of other people thought that he should have been the next Grand Shaman, actually, because he's also the prince. He's also the Prince of Atlantis. And Emma Tue, she was training to be a shamaness, but eventually went like, oh wait, I do like this, but this is not exactly what I want. And then she became an archivist. She became an archivist / librarian, basically. Hi, Atari, why do all of them look like you? Because I'm the one who drew them. In 2005. Cheese is meant to be a rabbit. Yeah, like in these were called the human sonic doubles. Yeah, because they were meant to be doubles of the characters. They were not supposed to be the actual characters. Again, they were all created by the same person. Yeah. I think I've seen the Shadow one before. Yeah, probably. I don't really have right now. I don't really have a place for the equivalents of Shadow and Rouge in the story, unfortunately. But they're gonna show up. Like, you know, a book has tons of characters who are all doing their own thing. So yeah. Yeah. Cheese the Rabbit may be both more fitting and stranger. Yeah. Okay, looks like Fanart from mid to late 2000s. That's because that's what it is! It literally is! It looks like a lost evolution. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, on DeviantArt, this was my most popular piece. So yeah. Sonic Man was gonna be in an Archie. Yeah, no, like, the evolutions were also pretty instrumental as to how I draw, like, random mammals. Yeah, so I'm not surprised that you can see a lost evolution in Cheese the Rabbit. His name was Derry, by the way. Like, his name was Derry the Rabbit. Like, their names were Sunny, Terry, Nicholas, Emily, Shannon, Ruth, and Clara. Claire. Was it Clara? I think it was Clara. So, yeah. I think design-wise, and especially according to your art style, you did a good job making them distinct from their origins while still having some of that style remain. Yeah. I mean, I tried. I was... You can guess that I was pretty young when I made this. Also, I wouldn't show just these guys because, like, immediately after making this guy. No, Shadow is not a girl. Shannon is a unisex name. Now, thinking about it, I could have called him Sean. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't call him Sean. That would have been a lot easier. Okay, but yeah, then you have the chaotics, because of course you do. Because of course you do, because I had to do the chaotics. Also, also Mighty. Just put him here with the others. I've never heard of any guy named Shannon. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, but yeah. And here we go. These are the chaotics. Mighty was Mikey, because obvious. Espio was Etzel. Charmy, I think that I tried not to name him Charlie, but it was very difficult. So for now, let's just call him Charlie as well. Oh, because I decided to give him slightly long hair, but it was still supposed to be a boy. And then you had Vester, as in Sylvester. Charmy is Carter. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember what name I gave him. I ended up giving it. I know it was not Charlie. I know that it was not Charlie, but I do know that I do know that it was something different. So yeah, these were the doubles of the chaotics. I had doubles of a whole bunch of characters. It's just that I didn't. I don't have the pictures here. Oh wait, I do have one of Fang. I do have one of Fang's double. Look at that. Yeah. Those are some huge ass foots. And yeah. Yeah, I had doubles of a lot of the characters. Like, and I can show you how they were going to be in Arian Lucia's thing. Yeah, he was like super edgy. He was super edgy, like he was like the resident bully. They're bigger than his head, yeah. And now I'm going to show you what the chaotics were going to be in Ari and Lucia. And again, these guys, I'm going to readapt them as well into the Atlantis story. Specifically, they're going to be Teo's bodyguards. So, yeah. So yeah, I turned Espio and Mighty into girls because why the frick not? Made them a little bit different. Yeah. And Vitor was just I loved drawing and imagining Vitor because their thing was going to be that there were like a club that was interested in the supernatural, and Vitor was like the ringleader. Because of course, like, yeah, he's based on Vector, so of course he would be. Yeah, exactly. Mafalda is Mighty. Yeah. I mean, didn't the hoodie clue you in? I also decided to make her like orange instead of red, so that they would all be like color coordinated, and there wouldn't be like any actual like repeats. So yeah, even though like if you wanted to stretch it, you could make Chandra orange. Orange is like stripes, because you know, honey, bees, etc., etc. But yeah, so again, I am going to repurpose these guys for the new version. The hoodie is like the shell. Yeah, exactly. What about Jet as a girl? Do you have that? No, I don't have Jet as a girl. Jet was a boy. Jet was a boy in the doubles universe. What was his name? I think I named him Jethro. Kind of looks like a girl version of Darwin Watterson. Yeah, no, when they adapt Darwin into a boy, that he ends up looking a bit like that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, it's a shame that I don't have them here. I mean, I do have them like on my old DeviantArt page, but having to go back there and get them back, like get them back one by one, that is that's a bit tiresome. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, just cause. Here's Vitor again. More recent. A more recent drawing of him. Look at him. He's so happy. Just hope that in that universe, Vector finally has a date. I don't remember. I didn't really think of the characters' romantic prospects. I didn't really think about that all that much. Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know. But yeah, remove all of that. It's gonna start weighing on the CPU, and we don't want that. Atlantean Vanilla stand-in. Atlantean Vanilla is going to show up really early because okay, I'm going to tell you straight away. I'm going to tell you straight away what the story is going to start like. Atari is going to be telling a story to children. And two of the children that he's telling the story to are Cream and Ray, basically. Oh, by the way, another shaman in training, Silver. Another shaman in training, Trip. I'm still not sure what Blaze should be. I don't know if she should be like a mentor character, or if she should be like the past Grand Shaman, but the problem with the past Grand Shaman is that they're supposed to be dead. So having that character be Blaze, also, this character is supposed to be where Atari gets his more like cheerful, happy-go-lucky side from. And I don't see Blaze being that. I'm also a little bit... Okay, so should I go get characters? Should I go get... By the way, okay, speaking of Trip. Why would I? I'm Arrow Ace. Yes, indeed, new around. Indeed. Like, if I can write stories without romance in them, I will. Like, why would I want to write stories with romance? Yeah. But yeah, about Trip. The other day, me and my brother were just brainstorming stuff. Actually, my brother asked me to do a thing. Like, okay, think if you were going to make a new Sonic show, with the games as a base, but think of it like Set AM was. Like, in which they're gonna take what's in the games, but have their own spin on it and make up new stuff. Except you can only use what's in the games, like, you know, just in the games. But Sonic Boom counts, for example, and other spin-offs also count. And I was talking about how, oh, I would try to do something interesting with the Deadly Six, or I would try to do something interesting with Lyric. But one of the things that did come up was Trip as a sidekick for Knuckles, which is an idea that I absolutely love as well, because, okay, so Sonic has Tails, Amy has Cream, so in order to keep the genders balanced, Knuckles should have a girl buddy, a girl protege, and Trip could fit that bill because he's also a guardian. Like, yeah, Knuckles and Trip. I think that would be super cute. I think that would be super cute. I think that would be like a dynamic that we haven't seen before in the Sonic games, because, yeah, you know, like, Knuckles is very much a loner, and the Trip is, like, you know, kind of eager to please, but he's also super shy and all of that. Yeah, we were just throwing ideas, and my brother said, oh yeah, no, like, if they wanted to do like these pair-like things, Trip should go with Knuckles. It's the one character that makes most sense, and I think it would be awesome. But yeah, so yeah, the cat's out of the bag, by the way, with the book. Yes, it's just gonna be like Atlantis is just gonna be a bunch of Sonic, human Sonic XPs, except that they all have white hair. Except they all have white hair, and they're not exactly, you know, color-coded, but like the bases of the personalities and stuff, yeah, no, they're gonna be based on the human Sonic doubles, which means that tangentially they are based on the Sonic characters. So yeah, let's finally give them a story to inhabit. Let's finally give them a story to inhabit, and I'm really stoked about that, because I've wanted to do that ever since ever. Like, again, 2005. I think IDW did something like that in Knuckles' 30th anniversary comic that I still haven't read, and I am angry at myself. What kind of Knuckles fan am I? One without money. Right. Right, one without money for all of the things that I want, because paying bills and stuff comes first. But yeah, I gotta read that. Also, yes, we are indeed playing a game today, and we should get on that because it's already been an hour. How's that for a paltry yapping session, Tulu? Okay, let's just go. Well, that was a silly face that I just transitioned with. Okay, so this is... Oh, wait a second. The game is muted. I'm gonna have to turn the volume down for myself, because this gets a little bit on your nerves. Thought it was supposed to be a Zatsu. No! Didn't you see the game? Didn't you see the game in the thumbnail? No! It's supposed to... It's a game, see? Like, it's a game! Yeah, no, I keep forgetting that there are other things to do in streams other than just talking. Blah 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 blah. Still getting used to separating Atari and Lyra. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's okay. Like I don't. I know that that's a thing that I kinda backed myself into a corner with that. I put myself between a rock and a hard place. So true, so true, so true, Star Quartz. Okay, so a bit of background on this game. This is called The Incredible Machine, and it's kind of a mechanical puzzle game. It's made by Sierra. The same guys behind King's Quest. Also, when I'm gesticulating, I better not put my hands in front of the webcam because then it can't see my face. Moving on. So yeah, I was first introduced to this game, I think, around 30 to 31 years ago. Like, it's one of the games that we used to have in my brother's old computer. Like a very, very old computer. Well, not exactly very, very old. Okay. I just gotta have to say this. Whenever I say very, very old, I'm trying to fit in. Because to me, things are not very, very old unless they are from, like, the 40s. Like for example, if you show me like a piece of equipment, like, I don't know, a computer from the 80s, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, it's a computer from the 80s. It's not that old. Even if it's all yellowed and stuff, you know, because those materials tended to yellow a lot. But yeah, so whenever I call something from after 1950, and after 1950, if I call anything from after 1950 old, that's me. That's my subconscious trying to fit in with the majority of people. Because to me, no, like anything after 1950 does not compute as super old. The 70s are old. They were 50 years ago. No, they weren't. No, they were not. The 70s were not old. The 70s were not old. The 60s were not old. How do you do, fellow kids? Exactly. Exactly. That's much older than me. I mean, no, I know. I've been... No, we are not going to argue about this. No, we are not going to argue about this. But that's also a bit of a consequence of when you're like really interested in history, especially when most of the history that you're interested in dates back to thousands upon thousands of years ago. Like, so I could be looking, for example, at the Mayan civilization and see, oh, they were from like around 1500, and I'm like, oh, that's super recent, man. That's super recent. Like 1500 years, like the year 1500, super recent. Imagine that. I'm not even 30 yet. I mean, yeah. Oh, be prepared for when you hit your 30s. Actually, no, nothing really happens when you hit your 30s. The 2000s ended 16 years ago. Oh, that is so... I was... Oh, for Atari, I get it. I mean, yeah, like Atlantis, like the Atlantis that I am from is active like around the year 2600 BC. Yeah. Yeah, like, okay, I still have to make sure of that, because I don't know if something, I know that something happens in 2600 BC. Something important happens in 2600 BC. Whether that's the year that the book takes place, or if it's something that happens in the past of the book, we will see. We will see. 2007 was fun. Wish I could go back. We all got regrets. Ah, 2007. 2007 could have been such a better year for me, honestly. Again, not to give too much, not to give too much of Lyra's age away. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out sooner or later. But yeah. Like, in 2007, Lyra was in early college. It was like, she was in early college. So, she was not having a good time. And since she was not having a good time, I was not having a good time. Very conflicted. Very conflicted about that time period. But yeah, okay. So a lot of people do, yeah. Atari Yale stream, but it came out in 2007. Yeah, I think I know what age you are now. Okay. Since my birthday is actually coming up, I think that there's no, like, there is no harm. There's no harm in people knowing, like, how old I am. Like, what are you gonna do? Oh, so you can just keep it a secret. Oh, okay. She went exactly in the opposite direction. It's part of me that is like, I want to tell him how old I am so bad! But yeah, okay, so all you have to know, as far as me with this game, I played this game when I was around like 7, 8, 9, probably. So yeah. We can just keep it a secret. Oh man. Again, I'm so conflicted. I want to tell people how old I am, but then it's like, oh, the Atari, the shaman boy is actually like this old, and I'm like, yeah. I mean, you know, time travel shenanigans and all that, and memory transfer. No harm except the chat bullying. I mean, bullies me. Bullies me. Like, what's gonna change? What's gonna change is the other part of the harm that can be done, which honestly right now I can't really think about. But also let's not you know, waste too much time on that. We are going to play. One smart enough could try to fit the pieces of the puzzle to know when Lyra was born. Too bad I'm stupid enough to never figure that out. Okay, for now, let's keep to the usual narrative. Lyra was born. We literally believe about the time. Why do they call you that? Why do they call me what, Lakin? Why do they call... No, like, they're not calling me Lyra. They're like, or... Unless that's not what you mean. Like, Lyra is the performer lady. Okay, but yeah, let's keep to the usual narrative. Let's keep to the usual narrative that... that Lyra and, by extension, me... was born. Oh, why do they call you that? Oh, they call me Tim because this game is called The Incredible Machine. T-I-M, Tim. Oh man, I keep forgetting what I call these streams. But yeah, narrative. Long story short, born before the Disney Renaissance, but after Michael Eisner became president of the Disney Corporation. I wanted a different, still related to like. Oh, no. Okay, no, I got a better one. What do you mean Atari wasn't born on June 27th? Thought that was the knowledge. Okay. Atari was so Lyra was born before the Disney Renaissance, but after that's gonna give such a small window. Okay, I don't care. She was born between the release of The Black Cauldron and The Little Mermaid. So yeah, her age is one of those years. Figure that out. By the way, it's excluding The Little Mermaid. I'm not gonna tell you whether The Black Cauldron is excluded or not. So yeah, it's before 1989. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. And now, are we ready for some puzzles? Yes, we are. Holy crap, 1967. That's the year that the Jungle Book was released. February 31st, 1985 and a half. Exactly. Exactly. New around has that. Okay, now the secret's out. Everybody, good night. Okay. So the way that this game works is you have these tools here. You have these tools here, and you have a mission. In this case, you have to put the basketball through the hoop. And you have a timer, but I kind of choose to ignore that. Mario became Super in 85. Then that can be used as a benchmark. Oh my god, I just keep doing. Okay, no, it's easy. The latter half of the 80s. That's it. Like that is so much easier. That is so much easier to say. What do you mean Atari wasn't born during the prime of Atari? Yeah, he was a little late. He was a little late to witness his namesake. Okay, okay, so first, I think that this... Okay, so the general idea behind... Okay, everyone wrap it up, it's getting a tad creepy. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's yeah, no, like it's okay. It's one of those details that I wouldn't mind people knowing, but I also know that it's probably not the best if people know exactly what it is. Yeah. So, what can I say about this game? I drew a blank. Okay, I'll just talk. All this talk is like, I think that has drained my brain. Like, what is wrong with me? Not the smartest idea to put it out there. Yeah. No, there you go. There you go. No, okay. So that's all that I'm gonna say. Latter half of the 80s. And that's not... let's just move on because my brain is starting to show its age. Okay, so the whole idea is you have to use the little pieces here to do what the prompt asks you to, and I've already lost all my bonus points because I was too busy thinking about whether I should talk about things or not. Okay. What we're doing right now... Yeah. Why would you walk into that one, Atari? Yeah. I don't know. I think it's the... I think it's the attraction of the abyss. Yeah. Yeah, because it happened once, it could happen again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, there you go. Yeah, that happened. There's one game that I was playing during that time that I still want to revisit. Well, two, actually. Okay, let's see if my incredible machine works. Phew. Haha! It's a game based on the dumb way you'd arrange your toys as a kid to have a domino effect after you watched Home Alone. Exactly! Yeah! Exactly! That's what this game is all about! Okay, it's giving me passwords, but I am not gonna use them. Do you want to advance to the Yes, I want to advance to the next puzzle. I don't know how many... I don't know how many puzzles I can make. Actually, yeah, that's the challenge that I'm gonna do. Like, I'm gonna see how many puzzles I can do. Because honestly, I haven't played a lot of this game as it's intended. I usually use, like, freeform. And, yeah, kind of like Home Alone. Oh, there was once that I built a house... and all the inhabitants were cats. And they had little stories. You know, the game's ancient at that point. When you boot it up, I think that it says 1993. Like, when I first played it, it was not, like, it was not super recent. Okay, so, this one, okay. Before save batteries were standard, yeah. Even though this is dang it. This is a PC game, like, originally. Yeah. Right! Yeah, though the GBA had passwords. Yeah. Okay, I think... Phew. I would say that this one is even, like, easier than the other one. Because it's showing you what you have to do. But yeah, okay. Go on. Next puzzle. Oh, we have new music! Okay, so now we have to be cruel to balloons. Also, one interesting thing about this game is that, I don't know if you noticed, but you have two, Oh my goodness, my brain! Hello, Danielle, welcome! Oh, SpongeBob? Zelda, Kirby, and Japanese Metroid were exceptions. Oh, to the password rule. Yeah. So you're familiar with this, Danielle, huh? You're familiar with the incredible machine? Okay, let me see. Okay. So, we have to... Wait. See, this one is a little bit tougher. Gasp! An educated individual! Holy crap! Okay. So this one is a little bit tougher than the previous two. And okay, I was saying that if you notice, this game has it has like sliders for gravity and air pressure. So yeah, there's some things can float about in the air and others cannot, and I never understood what dictated what could or could not float. Cats float in zero gravity, by the way. It does have an obscene password that literally breaks the game. Okay, does it brick the game? Does it brick the game, or does it or does it make the game like super winnable? Like does it break the game as in, okay, yeah, you inputted the password, now you got the game beat? Oh. Right. Okay. So, I think that this is gonna have to go over here. Ah, come on. This ball over here. Okay. I think I see the vision now. And... It makes the game think I'm running... It's been running for like 300 years! Holy crap! So like the Y2K virus, the Y2K virus, except in real life. Wait, no. And putting it on the SNSO port will crash the game with an error message. Ah, yeah. Yeah, if the Y2K thing was real. Oh man, what do you mean we've been running this for 90 years? Okay. This is a children's game. Why am I having this much trouble? It's level 3! It's level 3! Okay. So if this falls on top of this, does it... No. Okay. Is there one that makes it think it's been running for 30 years? I mean, technically, can you do that with, like, the 3DS games? Yeah, people thought it would destroy, like, every computer on Earth. There were some people who were saying it was, like... It was doomsday. Like, it was, like, it was legit... They were saying that the world was gonna end. Like, this is real. This is real. Like, people around me were saying, oh, yeah, by the way, the Millennium Virus, did you know that the world is gonna end? The world is gonna end in the year 2000. Yeah, it's true. But then they went about their day and, like, didn't... Like, you know, unlike those survivalist guys that were like, oh, you gotta be prepared, you gotta be prepared, you have to have your own bunker, and you have to have like a year's supply of canned beans or something. They were not like that. Like, people were saying, oh, did you know that the world is gonna end in the year 2000? And then they just went about their shopping normally. Like, hi, Shavistic! Thank you! Thank you! Again, like, even if you just stop by just to say hi, or just to say, oh, hey, I was here, like, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine, I appreciate it. Hi, Mecha Paul! How are ya? There's a cult called Justin Bailey. Huh. From what I heard, there was a lot of work behind the scenes to ensure the Y2K wouldn't break everything. Yeah, like, because there was a lot of things that people didn't know. Like, legit, there was no way of knowing. There was no way of knowing if it was gonna happen or not. Like, because some things did malfunction. Like, people knew that, like, some things did malfunction, but, like... We'll never know. We don't live in a timeline where those things were done to fix the errors, the possible errors that could show up. So yeah. Guess from that, people extrapolated to full apocalypse. Yeah, yeah, no, that's definitely what happened. Also because it's not always that your date goes from three numbers that you've been used to see all your life there, to replacing that 1 with a big old 2, and then instead of the 9s you have 0s. Like, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Like, that's one of the things that I'm a little bit sad at people nowadays. You know, people born after 2000 and people too young to experience the year 2000 are never really gonna go through, because, yeah, no, like, it felt massive. It felt so, like, whoa. Hello, Film Rot. We're talking about Y2K. Yeah. When does Dale not freak out about anything in the world? I don't know who this Dale is, but judging by the conversation, I'm gonna guess that, yeah, he is one of those people who will freak out about anything and everything. Okay, what happens if I do this? Okay, I don't think that I'm gonna need the basketball. Phew. There you go! Oh, Dale from King of the Hill! Okay. So technically, is a universe out there where everything went to hell in 2000. Interesting. I mean, yeah. And think about this. Things in the year 2000, like in 1999, things weren't as reliant on computers as we are now. Like, we were already pretty reliant on computers, but nowadays it's even worse. So yeah, like, the fact that it was such a big deal, while it not being, you know, such a huge part of people's lives, yeah. That's one of the things that definitely, like, surprises me. So Dale is the local nut job. Okay, got it. Okay, give me puzzle number 4. The other one, Simpsons Treehouse of Horror showcased that. Oh yeah. Something like 500 million worldwide went into future-proofing a lot of programs against any Y2K related bugs. Yeah, no, like, but there's this weird thing. People don't talk about, okay, people don't talk about this. People don't talk about this a lot nowadays, especially when they're reminiscing on like the 80s and the 90s and stuff. But for a while, there was a real fear in people that the world was going to end within their lifetimes. I think that that's something that always happens, but we tend to forget because people usually look at, for example, the 90s and it's all sunshine and rainbows and grunge music and Y2K aesthetic and blah blah blah. But actually, the 90s were a super bloody decade. There were so many genocides during them. Also, yeah, there still was the whole thing. Like, there were a lot of people who couldn't, like, process that the year 2000 was just gonna be a year like any other. Like, no, something's big and special had to happen on the year 2000. Like, because it's the year 2000. What are we, like, it can't just go by and not be special. Spoilers, it went by and was nothing special. You can ask me. I was there. I remember the year 2000. I remember the year 2000. So yeah, you can ask me. So yeah, it was just another year. Okay, new round. Sorry I didn't do a lot of them. Like we're on 4. We're on 4 now because I'm a terrible streamer. Because I see all over the place and playing games. Nope, we are not gonna play games today. We are just gonna talk. Okay. I mean, this one is easy. I mean, I assume. Wait. Also, we just mentioned King of the Hill, and I'm here, listening to this music, and is like, oh, okay. I think I'm doing this right. No, seriously, puzzle number 3 was harder than these. What the heck? Yep. Hi, I'm Chatty Catty. What do you want to chat about? That's great! What else do you want to chat about? That's great! It had groundskeeper Willie with the rake as Freddy. Oh, yeah, no, I remember that episode. If I'm not mistaken, researchers realized that even if there was little precaution, Y2K would still be minimal if certain countries did so. Yeah. 4 kids name me, boy. I was trying to remember one of Amy's lines from the 4 Kids era. And I don't remember. Which is stupid because I know that she has some lines that people quote. Didn't know I was watching Edmondsbury. Don't worry about that. If my calculations are correct, then if he does another stream of this game, that stream will start right where you sign off on. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Emsbury has that Sonic project with Jason Griffith. Oh! I only remember the... what's his name? Jet's video? Jet's video with Sonic and Amy. Like, there's 2 Sonics and 2 Amys, and they're... and the other ones are voiced by Jason Griffith and Lisa Ortiz. Yeah. Still awaiting that second trailer that actually features her voice, I think. What, of Sonic 4? No. No. We have no idea who's gonna voice Amy. Probably a Disney princess. Or maybe not. Idina Menzel. Idina Menzel for Amy. Although, no, Elsa is not a princess. She's a queen! She's a queen! Okay, so what am I supposed to do here? I should have read! I should have read! I'm an idiot. Okay, I think that the idea is to... Oh, this ball needs to go over here. Okay. You can tell that this game is really old because it doesn't account for scrolling. Yeah, Jet with an H and 2 T's, yeah. Put the fries in the bag, Atari. Okay, I gotta say something. Maybe it's because I am, as it's been blatantly clear during the stream, old, but what the heck does that even mean? What does put the fries in the bag mean? I've seen that expression a lot, and I don't remember. Oh, okay. I didn't see the baseball. Okay, yeah, no, then it's painfully obvious what I have to do. Just do what you're supposed to do. Oh, okay. Phew. Okay. It's Sonic, yay! I remember the one where he did Sonic and Shadow's voice for Academy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that one. Yeah. I'm a young adult and even I'm not sure. Some lunatic named World of Shirts becomes the Winter Soldier when you say that to... Is that like a Manchurian Candidate thing? Like, is that like a trigger phrase? Or something? Like, does that activate his programming or something? It's based on a picture of McDonald's employee doing ballet. Oh! Okay, I can see it now. I can see it now. I can see it now. Just do what you're supposed to do. Okay, no, now I get it. Now I get it. Like, stop doing, like, completely unrelated things. Just get to the point. Just get to the point. Okay. Okay, so now I have to make the mouse move. He thinks you're making fun of the middle class? Huh? What? Because of... What? Because you're making fun of people who work in McDonald's and Burger King and whatnot? Ha! Joke's on you! I work at Subway! Okay, so, okay, no. It needs to be more to this side. And I only have 4 trampolines to work with, okay. I feel like that's reading too much into it. No, exactly! Oh, whoops. Well, that took longer to be fully realized than I thought. He thinks you're calling him poor that he has to work in fast food. So what? If I wasn't how can I put this? If I wasn't picky about what jobs I take, I could work in fast food. Except that I've already worked in the restaurant business, and I'm like, never again. Yeah, no, like, because I don't know how likely that is. You know, getting stuck in a loop in this game. But let's not discard that possibility. Okay. And I don't forget how this one did. Let me see again. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. It needs to be over here. Boing. A boing. A boing. Okay. Still not it. Still not it. Oh, man. Oh man, the 6-7 thing again. The only thing that makes sense to me is 6 being afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9. And I am pretty sure that nobody else thinks about that. Yeah, no. Okay. Is there something that I'm missing? Is there something that I'm missing with the... Okay. Let me see how this starts again. Okay, what if I put these two slightly above? Sorry, it was not McDonald's, it was Chick-fil-A. I clearly have no respect for 7, 8, 9, yup. There was cannibalism. I refuse to believe that there is any other reason for that thing being a meme. Ite Barney! How are you? How are you, Barney the Dino 4301? I think some of the trampolines need to be equally and further apart. Yeah. I'm also thinking that. Okay. At least we got some nice country music. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, no, this one needs to be here. This one needs to be here. Otherwise, it's gonna bounce on the rail. Yeah. I think it was LeBron James' height. What? The mouse? The mouse was LeBron James' height? Oh. Frick. Okay. Let's put this one here and see what happens. It dies. Let's try to put it a little bit above. 6'7". Oh, that's how tall LeBron James is. I'm pretty good. I'm enjoying my month of vacation. It's like the dirty number's little brother, but the dirty number at least means something. So does 420. Like what other numbers do you want to make stuff about? Huh? I don't know if I'd have more understanding for finding 6, 7 funny or just a piece of bread falling over funny. I mean, it depends on the timing on the piece of bread, honestly. There are some things that are only funny because of their timing. The man's a tree with legs. Yeah. So yeah, to answer your question, Barney. I've been playing the DLC for Pokemon Legends ZA. Oh, one thing that I definitely need to do. One thing that I definitely need to do. I need to make an actual list of the games that I have started to prioritize. Like today I'm playing this. Maybe they don't have to be in like scary, like in a staircase like fashion. Let me see. Let me see what happens. Yeah. Maybe that's one of the things that I am missing. Ah, there you go. Okay, so what happens if I put it here? Close. We're close. This is very satisfying to watch. By the way, I feel like TikTok kids would love this, but they don't know it. Yeah, like, does anyone who grew up with TikTok know about the Incredible Machine for MS-DOS? A game by Sierra, aka the same guys behind Dragon's... no, not Dragon's Quest, King's Quest. Yeah, there we go! There we go! I did it! Advance! Give me my next puzzle. 7. Jack says, "Hi, Bob." Make the Jack-in-the-Box break the fishbowl of Bob the Fit. They want me to inflict animal cruelty. I already knew that this was gonna happen. Like, there are some levels where you have to have a cat eat a mouse. So yeah. Never used TikTok. Seems like I'm too old for it. Never interested in me. I mean, good. Like, all that I've heard and seen about TikTok is that it's like Vine but worse. What are they, PETA? I have no idea. They're Sierra. Other than that, I don't know. But yeah. Been learning the new Fatal Fury. Oh, is that out yet? Cat eating a mouse is just nature. It's not pretty, but it's gonna happen. Yeah, it's not the same thing as breaking a fishbowl on purpose. Just letting nature run its course, man. That's nonsense. We're more humane. It is just Vine with a longer time limit and worse content. Okay, then yeah. Then my assessment. A worse version of Instagram Reels. Oh, okay, now I can definitely picture what it's like. Oh, that's terrible. All I know about TikTok is that half of it is a risk for life, and I can do that by myself. Yeah, why ruin your life watching TikTok when you can ruin your life doing so many other things that are more worthwhile? I wouldn't be surprised if TikTok somehow resurrects some aspect of this from the dead and suddenly it's trending. Yeah, dude, have you heard about the Incredible Machine? It's so incredible! Actually, this is the even more incredible machine. There were a bunch of games in this series. Okay, let me see. What happens? What happens when you do this? Okay. Cauldrophobia warning. Coulrophobia warning. If you're afraid of clowns, there's the Jack in the Boxes are clowns. Okay, so we need this, and then we need this, and then we need this. I think. Do I have to change anything's direction? Phew. Yeah, no. It's okay. I can take it, but I appreciate the heads up. Yeah, no, they're really small. You can barely see them. But yeah. I just like, out of nowhere, I just remember, right, some people are really afraid of clowns. Vine forced you to get creative. Yeah, no, hence why Vine compilations are still a thing to this day. It's been a while since I rewatched one. I need to get on that. I need to get on that. Relive some good old times. Tilting at windmills. Okay, so we have to, okay, all you need to do is pop the balloon. Note that you must flip the windmill to select in which direction it turns. Well, that's the same thing with the mice. Oh, wait, the windmill. Right. Right. The windmill. Okay. Wait, how many wires do I have? Just 2? Oh, it's... Oh no! Ah, okay, I fixed it apparently. Okay, then this one goes here, I bet. I'm gonna guess that I have to switch this one. And... this. And... this. Okay, let's try it. Oh! I forgot one very important thing. Why is it not working? I've used every single thing! Every single thing except one. Except the one you actually need to pop the stupid balloon, you Rubik's Cube. I get the whole clown phobia with characters like the Joker or... Wait, what happened? Why didn't it work? With the Joker or Pennywise. Or, God forbid, Arte? Arte. Who's Arte? Let me check. Let me check what that's from. But yeah, like, those make sense. Those make sense for people to be afraid of. Oh, and, am I allowed to talk about serial killers on these streams? Oh no! Because I just remembered another clown, but that one was real. Like that one actually existed. Okay. At least Tulu knows who I'm talking about. let's try not to say his name. I mean, okay, it's not like it would change anything. It's just that, okay, this is a dream about a children's game, and we and I just managed to turn the conversation to serial killers. That is not... Why? It's like if I was playing Cult of the Lamb and all I could talk about was Waco and Heaven's Gate. Even though those are a little bit different. Well, at least you're not talking about Jonestown. Well, we talked about it now, didn't we? Dang it! Don't drink the Flavor Aid, by the way. Ugh. I'm a terrible person. Arte the oh, that right. That's why I picked up my phone. That's why I picked up my. I've forgotten. Oh, by the way, by the way, also another piece of news that I forgot to say. I am officially diagnosed with ADHD. It's official. I do have the thing. I do have ADHD. I got a prescription for some medication for it, and I'm gonna see if I'm gonna get it tomorrow. I'm gonna be on one of Adderall's competitors because we don't have Adderall in Atlantical. So yeah, it's official! I have ADHD! Woo! That explains so much. Yeah! Yeah, no, it does, doesn't it? That's what I thought. That's what I thought, and I was like really, okay, maybe I don't have it, and I just have to suck it up. No, I do have it. It's good to be here. It's good to know that I'm actually here, and that it's not just my mind being stupid about me having ADHD, not about being stupid because of the ADHD, because the ADHD doesn't cause stupidity. Okay? Yeah. No. Yay! Now you're truly a VTuber. Yay! Yay! I am a real VTuber. I have ADHD and am probably on the autism spectrum. It's much more likely that I am than I am not. Okay, Arte the clown. The clown. By the way, the name of the guy. The name of the guy that I was talking about, who was an actual clown and was a serial killer. Let's just say it. It's John Wayne Gacy. There you go. That's his name. That's his name. He was a serial killer, and he was also a clown, and that's terrifying. And he's probably one of the many reasons why a lot of people are afraid of clowns, together with the Joker and Pennywise, except that this guy actually existed. So yeah. Yeah. By the way, Spencer, we are playing The Incredible Machine. Also known in my house as Tim. Actually, this is the even more incredible machine. It's like an upgraded version. Oh shucks, I don't want to distract from the deep lore drop, but I love the music. Also, hi, you're not distracting, Drill. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, at least now I can be 100% sure. No, okay, I do have ADHD, so yeah, a lot of the things make sense. Art the clown. Wait, no, it's not Art the clown. It's Arte. Oh, it is Art the clown. Yeah, that is terrifying. That is terrifying. Nice face Nice face you've got there, Art. Truly a work of art. You do look like someone who makes art. It's a silent E. Okay, yeah. Remember my jaw dropped when hearing that name being mentioned in that Nickelodeon documentary. What? This is getting too real. Oh, okay, enough clown talk, Like, okay, let's focus on me. Let's focus on me. I'm a clown, I'm not scary, I only have ADHD, I'm not gonna hurt you, okay? ADHD is not gonna hurt you. My ADHD is also not contagious, so it's fine. You can look at me, okay? Do I look like a clown? I don't think I look like a clown. Also, I am noticing, yeah, I'm gonna start streaming without my glasses. I'm gonna start streaming without my glasses because I think that my model becomes a bit more expressive. Like, where before, it just, like, closes my eyes. Like, I just close my eyes for whatever reason. I've been able to keep them open for a long time. I thought we were just gonna play Pee-wee Herman breakfast machine game. Yeah. No more clowning around? No. No clowning permitted. ADHD is not gonna hurt you. Your grades, on the other hand, but you're silly like a clown. Unless you've been cancelled. No. I mean, I don't think I've been cancelled. Have I ever said anything cancelable? Oh, right. That's what I have to do. I have to move this thing over here. Are we ready for puzzle number 9? Yeah! Yeah, we are! Wait, what did... That password said dragon? Your goal is to lower all 3 buckets. To do this, you must cut both ropes with the scissors. Now, the thing is, you only get 2 scissors! Oh no! Woo! 2 pairs of scissors! That is scary! No, it's not. Now you're pretty harmless and wholesome, Atari. Well, good to know. Good to know. Thank you. I, for one, haven't diagnosed. I haven't been diagnosed, but I know I have it. Yeah, no, like once you know what the symptoms are. Once you know what the symptoms are, you know when the strongest symptoms, you start seeing, oh wait, this sounds very familiar. Ah, always lovely when that happens, huh, Star Quartz? Oh, most definitely. Most definitely there's a name for a fear of scissors. I'm pretty sure that there's plenty of people who are afraid of scissors. That bonus 1 counter gives me anxiety. Oh, don't worry too much about it. Don't worry too much about it. I'm ignoring it. I'm pretty much ignoring it. Okay, so. Okay, so. We can have this here, and we can have this here. And then we can have this here. Let's see if that works. Phew. First try! Yay! Okay, that one said ants. I'm gonna start making a note. I'm gonna start making a mental note of what the passwords, like what the word in the password says. Like, we have dragon, we had ants. Clock tower phobia. I mean, Clock Tower is a horror game, so having a phobia of it actually makes sense. Gaming. Heck yeah. Yeah, we just needed to drop all the buckets. It didn't have to be like all at the same time. Oh no! Now we're getting into scary territory, scary controversial territory, because there is a gun. Ooh. Oh wait. There is a gun. I was doing this. Ah yes. The most powerful gun of all. A seesaw. I mean, have you ever been hit in the crotch by one of these? It's painful. This game has a nice charm. I think that what you're detecting is the Sierra charm. Sierra has a lot of charm. And all of the games by them have it. And when I learned that this was actually made by them, I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. Okay, but have you ever had Homer phobia? Oh, phobia of Homer from The Simpsons? I mean, okay, I guess I can understand. Okay. Okay, I get what I have to do. Have you? No, I have been lucky enough to never get seesawed on the crotch. Ain't that a phrase? Ain't that a phrase? The gun accessory for the Magnavox Odyssey looked like a real rifle. Wait, you mean you can't like buy it nowadays? You mean it's like a forbidden item? Like you can't like ship it? Dang it. Okay, like granted, I don't even know if the Magnavox Odyssey was ever like available in Portugal or in Europe in general. Oh wow, that went out. That went down like a white fart, like a wet fart. Okay, now let's try this. Oh, yeah, that's not doing anything. Also, yeah, I think it's abundantly clear that this is gonna be what. I forgot what I had to do. I think I have to fire the other gun. I think I had to fire. I had to fire the other gun, but yeah. First console ever. Yeah. No, that's one of the reasons why I wanted one. It's on eBay? How much? How much do they want for it? How much do they want for it, like it? The Famicom had a normal looking gun. Oh yeah, AVGN talking about the Odyssey. Surprise, surprise, he didn't like it. I mean, it's really one of those things that why did I do that? I know that what I'm doing is not like it doesn't, it's not gonna result in anything. Okay, let's see. So if I do this, what am I supposed to do? Is it this? Like... No? Okay. Maybe... that? Ah, there you go! $99.96 from the US. Okay, that's not too bad, actually. Too bad that I don't think I would be able to stream it. Oh, man. Didn't know Hudson and Nintendo, they're the 4 kids. Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Oh, the Famicom Detective Clubs. Yeah. Yeah, like, I only know about that game because of my brother. Because he's the big murder mystery guy. In our house, I mean. My mom is too, but she's more interested in just looking at stuff. Like, my brother has told me that he would love to make up a murder mystery, but it's tough for him because he doesn't want to kill anyone. Hello, Andre. I'm fine. I am fine, thank you. And yet, we still don't have a localized Mother 3. Yeah. What's taking them so long? You can just release it, like, digitally. Like, what is wrong? What is wrong with you, Nintendo? People want this game. Like, it's not gonna cost you all that much. Yeah. That's so wholesome? What? Even third-party games were prone to censorship on the SNES. After that, they were like, it's not a big deal. Nintendo had strict censorship back then outside of Japan. Oh yeah. Yeah, like you can't even have beads in your games. Because ooh, Buddhist beads. No, that's religion. We can't have it. No. You might as well sail the seas. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I already have to sail the seas for. Ever since I canceled my Disney Plus. Yeah, I think that I mentioned that. Yeah, I canceled my Disney Plus subscription. Now, if I want to watch Disney movies, I have to actually buy them physically. Which means I have to import them because this stupid country killed off physical media, and I am not going to talk about that. No. We're not gonna go down that rabbit hole. We're not. No. Oh, my brother was wholesome. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Or crosses and coffins, yeah. I mean, to be fair, you don't need a cross in a coffin to know that it's a coffin. Like, or am I thinking of a casket? Because there's the difference between coffins and caskets. No, I think that caskets are the one... Wait, no. Coffin. No, a coffin is the one that it's like hexagonal. Like, you know, it has 6 sides. A casket is the one that is rectangular, I think. So yeah, basically, if it is a casket, then yeah, like having a cross on it helps sell the fact that, yeah, you know, this is not just a random box. This is a box for carrying dead people. Whereas if it's a coffin, the shape of it is enough to clue you in, basically. Casket is a rectangle. Yeah, no, there you go. Not as bad. I think Nintendo still has pretty strict censorship now. Not as bad as before. Yeah, no, that is true. There are mature games on the eShop. Ya sabes que a Nintendo le gusta ser difícil, Alteza. Sim, eu sei. Eu sei que a Nintendo gosta de ser estranha e peculiar e deixar toda a gente a perguntar, ok, porquê é que vocês estão a fazer isto? Tipo, a sério? A sério? Much more formal, yeah. Yeah, and it's the ones that have, you know, the little lid, the little separated lid, so you can have an open casket ceremony and whatnot. Yeah. If those imports have the PT audio, let me know so I can obtain them. I getcha, Elmer. Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. Probably like on the whole thing of Sony being stricter than Nintendo, yeah. If buying isn't owning, according to game companies, then piracy isn't stealing. Exactly. Exactly. And what goes for game companies goes for film companies. If I can't have what I buy, then you don't have a reason to complain if I just don't pay money for it. I'm not paying that much for a rental. You figs. Oh man. Not necessarily. My grandpa's coffin didn't open up like that. No, like it's not all coffins that do. It's not all caskets that have that. Like they're very common in America. I don't know like in Europe. I don't think that in Europe they have that much of the casket divided at the middle so that you can see half of the dead person. Yeah, like I think that that's one thing that that you can. It depends on like what's available, what's not. That's something that normal people usually don't think too much about. Well, I might consider Atari my good luck charm for today. Oh, really? Why? And the final fight on the SNES had Poison and Roxy replaced with Billy and Sid. Nintendo of America didn't like the idea of hitting women. Yeah. According to Políticos para Português, those do exist in Portugal. Okay, shows what I know. This is also why the fight with Peach was also cut out of the Wii Punch-Out game. They used Donkey Kong instead, which made more sense anyway. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Like, who's gonna be throwing punches? Peach or Donkey Kong? Seriously. It's a shame Disney Plus is just not like how it used to be, and how Disney as a whole is investing in AI and doesn't respect their animators as much, but is still succeeding anyway. I mean, success is subjective. Success is subjective, like, because you can be saying that you're succeeding all you want. If people hate you, are you really succeeding? Wait. Oh, okay. So it has to be super close. Okay, I think that it's supposed to do this. I could be wrong. I think that the idea here is to activate all the fans. Going by the other ones. Okay, see you soon, Elmer. I just managed to beat Silksong's final boss, who got me stuck for 3 hours. 3 hours! 3 hours stuck in a boss. Oh my goodness. Dude, I feel for you, Metapol. I feel for you. Wow. Wow. This machine is incredible. It is. Look at that. Look at this. Phew. Incredible, huh? First try. Oh, I thought I was doing a mental note of the passwords, and then I forgot, and now yeah. Okay. You want to advance? Yes, I want to advance. That's how you know it's Souls difficulty. Oh yeah. That's one of the reasons why I don't really feel like playing any FromSoft games, because I don't really feel like being stuck on a boss for weeks. For weeks! A Dark Souls 3 boss had me stuck for 5 hours on Christmas night. What a way to spend Christmas, huh? Fighting for your life in Dark Souls. Wait. What is this? Oh, it's a generator! Okay, I remember these. Okay, okay. Oh, let's see. Okay, I'm a bit confused. What am I supposed to do? And what is this? What is this? Oh. Wait. Ah, okay, okay, okay. So that does that. No. Yes? Maybe? What happens? Okay, so the windmill needs to go over here. And it's going to charge up this charge up this... Wait. It doesn't... Okay, no. Huh? Also, this music sounds like Sonic Spinball. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? Oh, bye, film rods! Also, it took me a year to meet Marble on the awful Sonic 1 GBA port. I mean, if you're playing the Sonic 1 GBA port, like... Where do you have to have gone wrong in your life? Oh, man. Okay. Alright, now this needs to go here, I believe. This needs to go here. This needs to go here, probably. I am so confused. Sonic Spinball is by far the weirdest Sonic game. Oh, yeah, no, it is. That's one of those games that makes my hands hurt when I play it. I think you have to put that thing there and move that there to put that other thing there. Yep. Oh yeah, no, the Game Gear version is pretty good. The Game Gear version of Sonic 1 is pretty good. Actually. I think that is pretty similar to the Master System one as well. ¿Tiene usted un poco deble en España, Su Alteza? I don't know what deble. I don't know what deble means. I understood everything else. I understood anything else except for that word. I don't know what that is. Sorry. Because you're not fully in control of Sonic, so you push the buttons harder. Yes! Yeah! Sadly, it still has Labyrinth and Scrap Brain, the worst zones in the game. I mean, Labyrinth is iconic, but I'm not gonna say that it's like, ooh, the best. It's the best. Beats the rest. Wait a second. Wait. So this needs to be here. No, it needs to be here because the idea is to put the ball in there. Right? Wait. Huh? Wait, no. Wait. Oh my goodness. Pequeña Debbie. Poco Debbie? Debbie? I still don't. I don't know. I laughed at it being referenced in the second movie, though. That Sonic's whole fear of water. Iconic for the wrong reasons, yes. Yes, no, I do agree. I do agree with that. Like, just because I like watching people play Labyrinth Zone doesn't mean that I would personally enjoy playing it personally. Oh my god, okay. Also doesn't help that I don't know what this thing is. Oh, wait a second. Can I turn this the other... No? Can I turn this the other... What? No? Okay. Little Debbie. Oh, wait, is that a brand? Yeah, no, I'm not familiar with it. Does anyone sane enjoy Marble Zone? Good question. I think that if you enjoy it for any other reason than aesthetics, then I wonder what is wrong with you. Okay, I really don't get it. Okay, so... Get rid of that. Okay. Why doesn't it... Like, because supposedly you would... Supposedly you would connect this to that, right? No. Or there. I'm not saying... Oh. Little Debbie is a snack cake brand in the US. Oh, Marble Zone is actually a fire stage. Literally a fire stage or a lava stage, yeah. Oh, wait, I was confusing Labyrinth. I was confusing Labyrinth and Marble Zones. Which one is Labyrinth, then? Because it's not Marble Labyrinth, like, it's not the same thing. And you call yourself a Sonic nerd. Yes, I have not played the first game all that much. Apologies. I very much apologize for my lack of Sonic 1 knowledge. How? Well, I grew up with Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Labyrinth is the evil water zone. The water death pit. Oh, but I don't remember how it's different from... Like, I don't remember what it looks... Oh, right! No, okay, no. Wait. Is that... Yes! Okay, no. I was getting confused. I thought that what I was thinking was Labyrinth Zone was a level in Sonic CD. Yeah. Labyrinth is the evil water zone. Yeah, no, like, I meant Marble Zone is iconic. I meant Marble Zone is iconic. Labyrinth is, you know, it's a water level. The one that looks yellow underground, has a lot of water, has brought PTSD to Sonic fans, including Chemical Plant. Yup. Okay. Do you connect here? Okay, you do connect here. What does this do, though? See, this is what happens. No, that's title Tempest. Labyrinth is iconic in a different way. I thought Labyrinth was more iconic than Marble Zone. Wait, then which one is it? Am I thinking that Labyrinth Zone is titled Tempest? Like... You know what? I'm stupid. We have the I'm literally using the internet to stream. The only reason why you are able to see me and hear me right now and comment on what I am saying is because you guys are connected to the internet, and so am I. So I'm just going to look for it. I'm an idiot. Okay. A labyrinth zone. No, wait, no. Labyrinth. No. Labyrinth zone. It would help if I could type. Labyrinth zone, Sonic. No, it is what I was thinking. Hard mode, yes. CD zones are easy to remember because they're all alliterations. Yeah. It was supposed to be a sewer level, but the deserts are on time, so they just colored Labyrinth gray. Classic. Okay, let me see title Tempest. I think, like, as soon as I see it, I'm gonna be like, oh! Title Tempest. Okay, not as familiar as I thought it was gonna be, but yes. Yes, I remember this. I remember this, but yeah, the level that I was thinking of was indeed Labyrinth Zone. It was the yellow one. There you go. Okay, wait. Huh? So it can run. It can run with that, but also with that. Huh? Sounds like you ought to play CD. Oh yeah, I've played CD before. I do wanna revisit it. I do wanna revisit it on these streams. Have I finally met my match? Like, what does this... Okay, no. So that means I have to check myself into some counseling? What? Why? Why? Are you being able to figure... Oh my god! Okay, Tulu, when you said I got the Steam version way before it got delisted, instead of delisted, I read dyslexic. I got the Steam version way before it got dyslexic. So yeah, Sonic CD is dyslexic now. And if you didn't get it while you could, well, now you're gonna have to deal with it switching all the letters at the beginnings of the levels and stuff. It's the definitive way to play, since Sonic Origins requires mods to be good. I don't know if I have that version of Sonic CD. Maybe I do. Labyrinth Zone is underwater and slow. I mean, that's one complaint that I hear leveled at Sonic 1 in general, actually. Like, that, for a game called Sonic, it's very slow. You have to take it very slow. Now, here's the thing. I think that the idea of the game is you're slow until you can go fast. As in, you learn the levels to a point where you can go through them super fast. Like, but that only happens after you go through them like a whole bunch of times. Like when you know them inside and out. That's when you can enjoy the speed. Ah! At no point are you allowed to go fast. Okay, no, that is a problem. That is indeed a problem. You can use Labyrinth for Tidal Tempest. Yeah, no, like, I thought the Labyrinth was the yellow one. And then I thought that, no, Tidal Tempest is the yellow one. And then I went like, no, wait, I was right. Boost games focus on maintaining speed. Yeah. No, that's a very, yeah, they have a very different way to play. I like being able to take my time. Shocking, I know, for a Sonic game. More people need to remember that Sonic 1 did not have a spin dash. Yes, it had the move where you could curl into a ball, but it did not have spin dash. Red, of course, in the future, yeah. Imagine if they stuck to the original zone order and put Labyrinths under the second. Oh my god! Oh no. That is not good. That would not be good. Okay, back to this. So. So I can't do that, I can't do that, wait. Maybe I'm doing this all wrong? Okay, so... that makes the windmill go. Huh? Wait. Oh my goodness. Why is this thing like... No. That does nothing. Also, why can't I connect the wire to, like, here? I mean, okay, I can connect the wire to here, but not like here. Like, I can't, like, it doesn't work. Like, what? What's going on? I am so confused. What is this? What is this game? Sorry, yeah, I've missed chat for a bit. Okay. You had to do like a real edge roll and go ball, yeah. Thematically, it'd make more sense for Labyrinth to be level 2, but I feel like many would have dropped the game to such. Oh, yeah! Rush got it right, since it still maintained difficulty in spite of boost. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, Generations is fun. Generations is fun. My issues with Generations have to do with the narrative and not so much the game. Not so much the gameplay. Can't say anything about Colors, though. That's one game that I didn't play. I am so confused! I want to understand! Like, okay, so, windmill. Okay, yeah, you do that. You do that, huh? Wait, why didn't it work the other time? Why didn't it work? What? Okay, and now... Oh, okay, it's because it was too far away. Okay. So now the generator... Now the generator does its thing. Now the generator does its thing, and now I have to plug something in. Wait, but this windmill is just gonna... What? Oh, really, Andre? What was it? My hot take is that the spin dash may be similar to boost in how it damaged gameplay. Heresy! Heresy! How dare you! How dare you say that the spin dash was one of the foundational moves of the Sonic franchise? Damaged the games! How? How can you be so bold? Oh, man. No, but I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean. I used to hate Colors, but after getting the game on Steam and playing the game, it's fantastic. Ah. Ultimate was a bad port, though. Yeah. No, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. Sonic's dyslexic. I mean, Sonic CD is apparently. I mean, yeah, no, like, there is an argument to be had about the game being, about the games, being very different as soon as Spin Dash gets, oh man. Oh, dude, like, 3 things just went through my head, and I just forgot all of them. Andre, like, no, what are you... What are you doing? Like, are you implying that I should go, like, meet you or something? Is that what it is? Because that is grounds for a timeout. Then we ended up with more Invincible Hazard. Yeah. You should be more at risk of slowing down while invincible and have more risk of damage at speed. Yeah. Yeah, I got the mix up now, Atari. Yep. Oh man, every time I look at this screen, I'm like, holy crap. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Wait. No. This? Like so? I finally got it! I finally got it! You know, it would be a lot more easier. It's a lot easier when you know what the things are supposed to do. Like, I was completely thrown off by this. By this thing. Like, what is it supposed to be? I don't know. What am I gonna do? Phew. Fish. Hi, Weeb! Finally! Finally, I was able to beat this one. Okay, next. Oh, I just remembered one thing. Okay. Remember that I said that I played this game as a kid? Yeah, that last puzzle was usually where I got stuck. So... yeah, this is uncharted territory for me now. I think I saw this screen like once. Let's see. And once again, I forgot to read. I forgot to read the level blurb. Of course I did. Why did I think? Oh, hello, Elber. Oh my goodness, my brain is not braining right now. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to turn on both lights? What in the merry-go-round is this music? ADHD strikes again. Oh yeah, and now we know it is ADHD. Big brain Tim. Yeah, that's me. That's me, Big Brain Tim. Oh, the merry-go-round broke down, and it made the darndest sound. The merry-go-round broke down. That's okay, Andre. Like, because sometimes it's a little bit hard to understand what people mean. Someone might have brought this up before, but did you play the similar gizmos and gadgets as a kid too? No. What games did I actually play as a kid? Like, oh man, I can't list them all. We'd be here all night. I'm just gonna say this: another game that my friends had when I was a kid that kind of scared me actually, but I loved watching them play it. Was Theme Hospital. The bounce attack is so cool, and Sega barely uses it. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, Sonic Frontiers I think was pretty good at balancing all of Sonic's iconic moves. May I call you Daffy because the merry-go-round broke down? I mean, if you want to. Like, I've gotten a bunch of different names in the stream already. Like, I'm Big Brain Tim. I'm a Big Brain Tim. I can also be Lyris Tulpa. So yeah, the Daffy, yeah, because the merry-go-round broke down. It'd be more fun and challenging to have bounced attack enemy chains instead of homing attack ones. Oh, yeah. The bounce attack, so... Oh yeah, no, the merry-go-round that haunts my senses is the Mario 64 one because of how many times I fell down to that area. Oh, is it like the is it like the pachinko machine in Super Mario Sunshine? Because I know that one. I am familiar with that one. Not because of having played it myself, but because of the Game Grumps. Yeah, no, like in order to use all of Sonic's moves, you have to have the physics of the game really figured out. Yeah. Like Sonic and Sonic Frontiers fights a lot like he did in Sonic X. Have you ever noticed that? Like I'm only noticing it now because I thought of it. But yeah, the way that Sonic fights in Sonic Frontiers is basically how he fights in Sonic X. I didn't find the pachinko in Sunshine that hard. Oh, good. No, that's good. A game with frogs that I can't find anywhere. Is it one of the many Frogger clones? Kind of? What the... Kiba? Kiba. What is it? I'm not going to open the balcony. It's cold. It's cold outside. No. In fact, I am going to close the blinds. If they come down... Oh, great. The blinds are stuck. Okay, no, Kiba. You gotta know how to hear. 1. Chris aside, Sonic X had the characterization down. Yeah, no, that is true. That is true. Which is why when they started making Knuckles into a butt of jokes, I was so confused. Like, how? How is this the same Knuckles from episode 5? I love whichever Frogger that was, where you kept going after the road and went on an adventure. Do you remember what platform that was? Blind stuck! Blind stuck! At least I don't have to go through them. Oh, man. Kiba. Those dark times for Knuckles fans. Glad bro is back. Yeah, no, it was like... It was... Now that I think about it... If I am not wrong, it was around 15 years. It was around 15 years that Knuckles was... No, Kiba! You made me angry. You made me angry. What do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself? He wants pets. But yeah, no, it was around 15 years because that transformation was already in full swing. When in Shadow the Hedgehog. No, wait, Sonic Battle. When did Sonic Battle come out? Like, Sonic Battle is the one that started off by saying, "Oh, listen here, Emerald. Knuckles talks a big game, but he isn't too bright." Excuse me? Excuse me, Soyos the Hedgehog? What did you just say? You said that Knuckles isn't very bright. What is wrong with you? What the frick? 2003? Yeah. Oh my goodness, then that means it was almost... Oh. Okay, no. We have the beginning of Sonic X. But again, the only reason... Okay, no, I'm just realizing one thing. Okay, I don't know... Okay, I don't know when Sonic X went into production, like when they started making when it started the makings of what would eventually become Sonic X. Like I don't know. That info is probably out there. I'm just like I'm too lazy to just go check it right now. I don't even know like if it actually is. But it does fit into the timeline. Because Sonic X started in 2003, which means that in 2003, we also got Sonic Battle, we also got Sonic Advance 2. You had Sonic Heroes, which was kind of a big nothing in terms of Knuckles' character. And then... And the next games and the next game after that was yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog. So yeah, if Sonic X started in 2003, you need at least like 1-2 years to get an anime into production. 2001, Sonic Adventure 1. No, Sonic Adventure 2. It makes sense. It makes sense. Yep. Nope, Sonic Battle is the start of everything. Glad that I got that, yeah, he's not meant to be a moron, and that's like what the people behind Sonic Boom did not get. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, again, I've said this before, I like Boom Knuckles, but that's not Knuckles! Yeah. Sonic Heroes was the first game he left Angel Island for no good reason. Yeah. Don't worry, we've got this one. Yeah, sure. Sure, Knuckles. Sure. What took them so long? What took them so long to realize that that was not... Almost 20 years. If we go from, okay, so it started with Sonic Battle in 2003, and it only got better with the movie and Sonic Frontiers, then it's 19 years. 19 years! 19 years of the characters just... especially Knuckles, being not who they are meant to be, and why? Why? Why did they do that? I do not understand. Like, I don't understand what they were thinking. Like, where do they want to take this franchise? Like, okay, that is true. It is true that we had some glimpses of hope. Like, Sonic Rider Zero Gravity. Sonic Rider Zero Gravity had him doing the whole treasure hunter thing. Yeah, them not forgetting that, you know, he knows about, like, ancient stuff. Secret Rings, you had Sinbad, who, even like in Japanese, he even talks like in the standard polite Japanese. He doesn't do the whole ore thing, which is really cute, I might add. And then you had Sir Gawain, who was about to commit seppuku because I think that he got a little bit confused. Yet, like, knights were not samurai. What the heck? But yeah. Post-battle era Knuckles looking at all his chess tournament and math trophies from when he was a kid on his shelves and wondering where it all went wrong. Tears in his eyes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, like, the thing is, the reason why Knuckles gets tricked by Eggman so often is, and they make this super clear, is that he assumes the best in people. Like, he assumes the best intentions in people. He's socially inadequate, basically. He's a bit socially blind. Which, if you grew up alone on an island that you don't even know who left you there or why you're there, you just know that you're supposed to protect this big gem thing. Like, but if you don't know like who left you there or how you even got there to begin with, like, you would be socially inept too. So so yeah, no, that's why Knuckles is simultaneously very trusting but also very reserved. The word that I wanted was not reserved. It's also not standoffish, I don't know. Yeah, Knuckles likely wasn't familiar with outsiders, exactly. Yeah, no, the first time that you fight the boss in Sky Canyon in Sonic Advance 2, it's Knuckles, it's not Eggman in the mech. And they just play it like, oh, hey, I just thought you were doing bad stuff again because Eggman told me. What is wrong with you? But yeah, no, like... Oh, and then you had the comics. In the comics, Knuckles never... in the comics, especially written by Ian Flynn, Knuckles never changed. Knuckles was super consistent while being written by Ian Flynn. To the point that I've already told this story, like, it was only when I read the first Sonic Universe issue focused on Knuckles and the Chaotix, post Super Genesis Wave, that I was like, oh my goodness, no, I did not imagine this version of the character. He actually exists. It's just that he's absent from the games. He's absent from the games. Like, what happened? Like, to be fair, I think that was like full on when Sonic Boom was still a thing. So yeah, even worse. I like how Triple Trouble 16-bit made Knuckles one of the three threats, and it's just Metal Sonic. Ah, I see. And he was embarrassed. Yeah, he was embarrassed. Oh, silly me! I got tricked by Eggman again. Haha. Bring me the head of Yuji Naka. I mean, I honestly don't know. Okay. What is... I really do not remember what I'm supposed to do. No? Okay. Get rid of that. I just wanted to see if I could do like this puzzle. And then I would go, because like dinner's already ready. Dinner's already ready. Ready. And like the only reason why I say like Yuji Naka is because I know that during that time he had like an iron fist over the franchise. Wait, no. Wait, no. He left... No. He left in 2006. Ah, no. Was it Iizuka? Was it Takashi Iizuka that did that? Takashi Iizuka, are you the biggest reason why Knuckles was the way he was for almost 20 years? No wonder you don't want to remake Final Fantasy Adventure. No wonder you don't want to remake Sonic Adventure, you hack! Because that would mean making Knuckles important now, wouldn't it? That would mean having to portray him properly again, huh? I don't know if it was his fault. It was probably like, he did want to. The thing is, I think I've heard that Sega said no. See, that goes against what I've seen, because what I've seen is that Iizuka himself doesn't want to remake Sonic Adventure because he doesn't want people to compare it to the original. Like, because he thinks that you know, because of the increments in technology and whatnot, that you know, people would start comparing the two, and he doesn't want that. yeah, it would, Laketh. I would love that so much. What are these? What are these? Like, I am so... You know what? I can't brain right now. I can't. I'm too angry at... I'm too angry at Sega. I'm too angry at Sega right now. That was his first game with Sonic. When I first played the game, I thought he'd be more important than he is, since he starts questioning his job. Yeah. Yeah, no, like... The arcs go like this: Sonic, Adventure; Tails, Independence; Knuckles, Purpose; Amy, Compassion. I like where this is going. like, oh yeah, no, that makes sense. That is so deep. Froggy. You fisher in the woods can also make a difference. Sonic's arc was so good. They named the entire game after it. I mean, yeah, it is an arc. It's just not a character arc. I mean, it's just him going like, okay, this is what I gotta do. No, you got it right, Barney. You got it right. It is indeed just Yuji Naka. Forgot him. Screw the Sonic series for a long time, just like they screwed themselves in the console market, just like they screwed Sonic Extreme by not allowing them to use the Knights engine. What is wrong with you? But everyone knows that Shenmue is gonna be enough to save the Dreamcast, right? Right? We can make all of our problems go away if Shenmue sells well, and Shenmue is gonna sell well, right? Like Shenmue is gonna make back its money, like the money we spent on it. Yeah. Shenmue. Shenmue. Huh? I mean, we all know what happened after that. I probably think Sonic Adventure 1 is more deep than it actually is. Yeah, no, like, Sonic Adventure has that magic that only games or stories that are deeper than they appear on the surface have. It's one of the reasons why it's my favorite game. Like, it's not just because you Sonic, ooh, Knuckles, don't forget, the JP team didn't like the US team, even an STI. I mean, all you have to do is look at the differences between Sega of America, Sega of Europe, and Sega of Japan to know that everyone was at each other's throats. Sonic 1 is pretty deep, and SA1 as well. Yeah, like, I read somewhere that a lot of Sonic 1, a lot of Sonic 1 that's hidden beneath the surface, you know, traces its origins back to like a bunch of different like philosophical ideas, like including, I think that one of them, like amongst the other ones, was like Gnosticism. I think it also had a bit of Buddhism in there. Like, it's weird. It's weird but really cool. And I really think that is one of the reasons why people latched onto this franchise so hard. Like, people don't latch onto something that is only like superficial. Like, people latch onto something that they can really sink their teeth into, even if they don't notice it. And I think about it, there was a good amount of Dreamcast games that were positioned to save Sega. Sonic Adventure, Shenmue, Loigian Brothers. No. The game that was gonna save Sega was Blue Stinger. With the best character ever. Dogs. He's just named Dogs. Dogs. Sonic 1 had the whole storybook aspect, but it's scrapped. Yeah. You guys are reminding me that I should read up on my Sonic lore one of these days, because that's the kind of stuff that I used to live for, and nowadays it feels like, I don't know. I think it's also because of depression, unfortunately. Like, it's harder to convince me to do certain things, like do things that I know that I enjoy. Like, it becomes a little bit difficult. Like, yeah, no, like, just look at Knights. Just look at how many fans it has until this, like, till this day. Billy Hatcher had a good foundation, but the level design didn't work half the time. It was Sonic Hero Syndrome. Oh. You know, just for comparing it to Sonic Heroes really makes me think, okay, I think I know what Billy Hatcher feels like right now. The deepest classic game is Superstars, but people hated it because they don't know what they want. I think that the problem with Superstars was mostly the fact that they were charging $60 for what people perceived as a $40 max game. And in that aspect, I can understand it. I paid, I think, only $30 for my copy. And I think that people got a little bit, like, blinded by that. Like, because that's one issue that exists a lot on the internet. And the sooner that people realize this, the better, I think, the better they can make their internet time better. Yeah, no, like, Superstars is, like, super unbalanced when it comes to quality. Yeah. The bosses are the biggest issue. I'm still stuck in Fang! You know, when he throws the fire at you? Yeah, I'm still stuck in that one. But yeah. But that also doesn't matter because I'm gonna start a new game on stream, so... Yeah, the auto-scroller! That one! Yeah! I just mean story-wise. People complain that there's barely a story because they want it spoon-fed to them. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, there you go. There you go. What was I gonna say? It can happen often, like, to the internet. Oh, right. Okay, so I was saying that people just latched on to the fact that the game was not, you know, worth the $60 price point, and made that the only criticism of the game and the only reason to hate it and the only reason to even talk about it. Like, if you were going to talk about Sonic Superstars, you are not going to talk about how Fang was back. You are not going to talk about how Trip was a good or bad addition to the cast. I think it's a good addition, but a lot of people probably said, no, we only want games with just Sonic, if those people are still around, which I bet they are. But yeah, people are not going to care about that. They were like, the only thing in their minds was, this is not a $60 game, and that's what they formed their entire opinion of the game on. Like, and that's what I was going to say about the internet. A lot of people do that. A lot of people do that with a lot of things. It's like those people who like, it's like those people who talk about a show or something, but all they know of it is the memes. Yeah. I missed being able to play as Tails. Tails of all characters, yeah. A lot of these games are fun, even with some of their problems, but the money required to pay for them now makes people scrutinize them more. Yeah. What's worse about Fang's boss is losing the emerald powers. Like, you see all of your advantages, they're gone. Yeah. Yeah, no, I need to restart. I need to restart, and I am gonna restart Sonic Superstars because I'm gonna play it on stream eventually. I might like Trip more if the classic games were better connected to the modern ones, but that's another issue. That's another issue, and oh my goodness, I am not gonna go there right now. I need to go eat. I need to go get dinner. Oh man. Yeah, no, I agree, Star Quartz. I agree. Yeah, like if it was also released at the same time as Mario Wonder. I mean, anything that's released against Mario, anything is going to get like the negative end of the stick when it comes to criticism. So, Wonder Frontiers took some environmental storytelling from Sonic 1 with the mix of tech and nature. In Sonic 1, one would take over the other, but in Frontiers they kind of mixed together. That's a good point. Superstars has more flavor. Yeah, no, all the different levels. All the different levels, and yeah. Yeah, no, that is true. That is true. Okay, guys. I hate to stop the conversation now, but I really have to end the stream. I have to go I have to go eat dinner. I am going to send you over to someone else. Let me see who's online. Mario is like Disney, too big to fail. Yeah. For better or for worse. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people actually. Thanks for the Sonic stream. Heck yeah. Okay, do you guys like the Muppets? If you're watching me, you must like the Muppets. If you don't like the Muppets, too late. I'm sending you to a Muppets Race Mania stream. Be nice to the lady. Be nice to the lady, by the way. She seems really nice. She's one of the people that I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe one day I'll try. Getting her to do a collab with me or something. Fuzuki Miki. No, I don't know who Fuzuki Miki is. But I'll look it up. I'll look it up actually. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Really. Like, sometimes I think I don't deserve you guys because I'm so flimsy. Okay, no, I'll save that for a different time. Okay, whether you're watching this live or the VOD, or are a lurker, or are a member who just happened to not be able to show up, know that your presence is always appreciated. Yes, The Muppet Christmas Carol is an awesome movie, and if you haven't watched it, go watch it. I don't care that it's not Christmas anymore. Go watch The Muppet Christmas Carol. So, see you soon. Or, as they say in Atlantis, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Oh. Okay, guys. Ekabe! Bye!